Hello, my fire signs, my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittarius. I hope everyone's having a beautiful and blessed day. We are going to look at the week ahead for you, see what's coming your way for August 12th through the 18th. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you comment down below and let me know where you are viewing from so I can say hello. But let's get this started. Let's call in the angels, the ancestors, our higher selves, our divine masters. We are in alignment with the universe and God is always with us. So there we go. Some type of financial constraint this week. Okay, number 13. But 13 is a lucky number. I feel like you get a lucky break on something just in the nick of time. Okay, let's see. Let me get one more card. Ooh. We got the temple path, number 12 and number 13. So you may need to hold back on your spending this week. You may need to do the best with what you have this week. This is giving me that type of energy because there's an emptiness here, but this side of the cabinet is closed. So there is something here that you have to pull from, but it's not what you usually pull from. So you may not have as much, right? So this temple path is like being at peace with what you have, maintaining what you have and not trying to kind of like drain the well any more than what you need to, right? Let's see. Let me get a few more cards. 12 and 13 is there, so it could be significant to someone. Loneliness. It says, I know that I am never alone, right? So there's this, you see all these people around. There is a lot of people. There's a world here in the middle. Everyone is standing here on this world. Everyone's doing their part to hold up their end, right? To hold up their end of the bargain here. So there's like this energy of you're not alone in this situation, even if you may feel like it. Some type of doubt is here. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. All right. Maybe there's an energy of you trying to figure out what other people are doing, how they're trying to help support a situation or something like that. But it's like really telling you, you don't need to know what all the answers. You don't need to know what other people are doing. Do what you can. Worry about your outcomes and how you can make them real, make them whole, make them complete, right? All right, let's see. What else do we get here? What is the energy for this week for the fire sign? What is the overall energy? The Hangman with the 10 of Wands. You're going to want to give up. Somebody's wanting to give up on something. They're like, this is not even worth my time. I don't even have the energy for this. But it's still the energy of hanging on to something, right? Having something like built up to a point where it's like you feel like it's too heavy and you want to break free. But it's like, if I take a few more steps, what else can happen? Like, maybe I'll make it to where I'm trying to go. You know, if I just do this one more thing. That's what I'm also seeing, right? Okay. Another 12 here too with the Hangman and the temple path. So you have to make some type of sacrifices this week. Some type of sacrifice is going to be necessary. And that may be you giving up a few things to lighten your load because you have the 7 of Wands here. So dropping a few things that are making things heavy for you, right? If something is too heavy for you, drop a few of them with the 7 of Wands so that you can manage things better, right? Don't have everything on your plate at once and try to attack everything at once. Put some type of order to it so that you can take each task at hand one by one and not feel overwhelmed, not feel like it's too much of a burden to maintain, right? Because you see, like, it's like she's hanging here, and if she becomes too heavy, what's holding her can break. So it's like relieving the weight, relieving the pressure. Let me see, what else did we get here for my fire signs this week? Ooh, we have the Lovers and the High Priestess, and then also the 5 of Wands came out. So I feel like there's an energy here of trying to pick your battles wisely. The High Priestess with the 5 of Wands is like you can kind of foresee something happening. And again, there's another like dwindling down of obligations. you know what this also feels like competition being knocked off, where there were 10 contestants, there were 7 contestants, there were 5 contestants, right? There's this energy of something being knocked off, something coming back into harmony, something coming back into flow, right? But again, this is about trusting the process. This is about also keeping quiet when you need to, staying committed to something quietly, internally, right? Not necessarily stepping in and saying what your plan of action is, right? Making a choice and working on it. The Queen of Cups. This is some type of like emotional release, right? Maybe you need to do some sort of emotional release. You've been building up a lot of tension, a lot of pressure, and there's some sort of emotional release that helps to free up something, that helps to balance out something, right? But maybe you need to do this not so much alone, but you just feel like it would be nice to have somebody there with you. You have the Death card, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower. Some type of change, some type of drastic turnaround and idea and commitment and what am I trying to say? The agreement. Like somebody says they were going to do something and now they're doing something that is completely different from what they said they were going to do. So be very mindful of that this week. That things do change in a very drastic way because someone changes their mind for their own personal reasons, right? I don't really feel like this will have anything to do with you on why they're changing their mind so drastically, but it will take an effect on you. Okay, so be very mindful of that this week when it comes to people that you're connected to, right? I feel like this is going to come out of nowhere. You have the Seven of Pentacles. So there is some sort of rebuilding. There is some sort of fruitation, something growing out of something else, right? Whatever this is that happens, I feel like by the end of the week, you get some sort of satisfaction, some sort of resolution to something. You know, you see some sort of progress. So just expect that. Nothing stays the same in one spot. All right, what do we get? We get, excuse me, ancestral wisdom. It says, I am worthy. I carry within myself the potential of all the lessons and strength of 10,000 ancestors who came before me. I will trust myself. My intuition is my wisdom. You have this Queen of Cups. You have the High Priestess that came out here as well. This is all of your intuition working. This is all of your creative energy working together to make something happen, to trust something, to nurture something, to find a balance in something, right? This Five of Wands is telling you to keep pushing through this week. Don't give up on anything. Don't allow other people's like goals or whatever they have going on to interfere with where you're going, because everybody is trying to get somewhere, right? And it's just like you're in the race, you're amongst what is happening, and you just have to really focus on yourself, right? Don't put too much of a burden on yourself at all, ever. Release and take sacrifice to letting go, right? And I just realized that you have 12 and 13 again, right? Same thing here. So the Death card is this transitional energy, something being dried up and gone, but it will be replenished, right? This other side of this has not been open. It has not been put into use yet. Only this is done and over with. There's nothing more here. So it's time to close like a chapter and step into something new, something that's more fulfilling, something that's more whole, right? This is what you're preparing yourself for here. So really get yourself prepared, right? To let go of something. You're moving forward, and it's a good thing. So this is your message. Take it how it resonates. I'll see you sometime this week. Don't worry. I'll do more messages for you. Talk to you later. Bye.